999 subs. Last time I checked, about an hour ago. See what we got now? Hey, 1K subs. You already know, mama, we made it. So super cool. Thank you to all the new subscribers I've gotten and all the ones that have been there for a minute. I got a big jump this month. I think I gained like over 400 just in the last 4 weeks, maybe even, actually I think it was closer to like 500, 600 in the last 4 weeks now. Super awesome, super cool. YouTube would definitely be the thing if you were to ask me like what I would like to gain or focus like the biggest following on. It's YouTube. Been doing YouTube shorts recently and been putting a little more effort and time into YouTube videos lately. But as you can see, I was just rubbing calamine lotion all over myself because I am freaking covered in poison ivy right now, and it's finally, today's day 16 and it finally just started going away a little bit. But this video is, I think, about to become like one of my favorite videos. So I'm just stay tuned. All right, so I'll just start by being how it is with it. This month, the last basically 4 weeks, actually it hasn't even been that long, like 2.5 weeks since my last YouTube video. I've grown a lot mentally in a lot of different ways. Actually, I realized I was doing some things right, some things wrong, mostly wrong. Priorities are a little mixed up and all over the place for some things, all with good intentions, of course, but I've been realizing, I've been slacking in important areas of my life and putting too much effort into non-important areas of my life, you feel me? And basically this video today is going to be just throughout the day. I'll keep taking little clips of like things that I've learned, or I think I've learned, or things I've done, grown with, just everything. So just kind of where I'm at mentally lately. I will say I do appreciate a mother that definitely gets the house in check as far as decorations. Every morning I brew myself a hot coffee, but then I stick it in the fridge and or freezer for a while because then it makes me feel like I'm drinking a cold brew, and I like cold brews way better. Written down, I think, the 4 main things I'm taking away from these last couple weeks. Number 1 is I think that for the last while I've been too obsessed with follower count, not community or follower quality, if that makes any sense. Not the lack of quality of my followers, but the lack of incentive for community and for, give people reasons to actually want to support me rather than just being another face that I scroll past. I've been forever so obsessed with how many followers I have, how many likes I get, stuff like that, and I've recently come to terms to realize that that's not what it's about. I would rather, get 1,000 views and touch one person than get 10,000 views and touch nobody. Basically, I've just, like I said, I've put way too much effort in that. I think it's really funny and ironic that, the past month I've had the best growth month I've ever had in my social media journey that's going back years now, the best growth, and I care significantly less than a few months ago I would have thought I did, right? So like I would have thought like, if I would have hit 1K subs on YouTube, even a couple months ago or a couple years ago, oh my gosh, I'd probably be going to the store and buying those big ass balloons and taking a cool picture like Mr. Beast and like all this crazy stuff. And that just doesn't excite me anymore. I don't really care. I'm thankful for it, don't get me wrong, I'm so thankful for it, but I don't care. I'm done letting it define me and define my worth and how I think of myself and how I think of my content, you know what I mean? Because I know, what I'm putting out now, at least it's genuine, it's me, it's what I want to put out. I'm not looking at other content creators and trying to emulate what they want to do. I'm literally just doing whatever the heck I want to do now. But like I said, one of the first things I realized about myself that this video is going to be about is, 1, to not give a shit no more about the follower count. Alright, thing number 2 for you guys. This is going to come as a huge shock to you, and it came as a huge shock to me. But here it is. It's that I am no longer going to be pursuing a career in bodybuilding, okay? And now what that means is I'm not going to stop working out. I'm not going to stop eating right. I'm not going to stop making, lots of gym content. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is is I'm going to not keep putting 100% of my efforts that I could be putting into other areas of my life into a natural bodybuilding career, because it's unrealistic. It doesn't support the life that I want to live down the road. And it keeps me not only away from lots of things and experiences and opportunity physically, but it keeps me away from a lot of things mentally, right? Like bodybuilding and working out, like I said, it's stress and effects on your physical, but I think it's even way more on your mental, because you're talking about food, eating disorders, taking you away from family and friend time. You can't go out and have that birthday dinner because you want to stay lean, or you can't get to put on too much fat or whatever. And I'm done with that. I need to be able to be my truest self, and how I'm going to do that is going to be by finding a balance between hitting the gym. Maybe I would consider myself just, an above average gym bro, right? As far as like how serious I take it. I'm still going to work out hard, seriously, and with strategy. And I'm still going to eat with, good intentions and eat clean, because, I know how much better my body is doing and will do later in life because of what I'm doing now, rather than just continuously eating like a fat fuck like most of America. That's just what it comes down to. So I'm just going to be a mindful, happy, healthy version of what I want Beau Maples to be, right? And treat my body how I should to be able to do the things I want to do, right? Like I feel, I haven't even told Madison this, but like it's been heavy on my mind like the last couple weeks, couple months, I guess, that like, man, I wish I could do more date nights and stuff with her, and do this and take her out more and get more, get ice cream more. And the reason I never did is because, I want to stay lean. I want to stay shredded. And, so I may not be carrying a whopping 11-12% body fat as much anymore. My plan is to hopefully never get above like, that 14-15 ever again, as much as I can, Lord willing. But I just want to be, a balanced, happy, healthy version of myself that loves the gym again and doesn't dread, making sure I get every top set perfectly, anything like that. So, like I said, I'm not giving up on the gym. I'm letting go of bodybuilding, at least stage endeavors. I'd like to say forever, but who knows? Maybe in a couple years, I'm in a different place in life to where I can focus on that for a couple weeks, couple months, and just do a show because I want to. But I'm extremely proud of myself and the work that I have put in, all of this year to be able to get myself to where I am, because without that, part of my life, I wouldn't be here, catching up on all these realizations, because yes, I could have hopped into like a different career path or whatever earlier, but I wouldn't be as happy with my body throughout the process. I wouldn't have learned what good eating is, a lot the health, general things that you learn throughout bodybuilding. And so yeah, I'm excited to let go of that and focus on that less, while focus on taking like my videography and content creator career a little more seriously. Yeah, that's a 2 of 4 topic, is me letting go of bodybuilding. All right, so thing number 3, definitely the most humbling, especially as a man who likes to provide, and I believe in that the man provides. Not that the woman shouldn't provide or help out a little bit, but the man needs to be, the 9 out of 10 provider, right? So, if you guys have seen some of my previous YouTube videos, know me, or have kept up with me, you know that I've been, I dropped out of college 2 years ago, started my own business, have been killing it ever since, right? And, but I did sell my business 2 or 3 months ago. But I am still doing a little bit of it on the side, what I can still, just to make sure that the bills are paid and whatnot. But here's the thing though, is like the past 2 years I've been so comfortable that I could buy anything out there and not have to look at the price tag. Whereas like the last couple months, I've been getting to that point where I'm really having to study the price tag and make sure that I'll, that everything's going to work right and whatnot. For right now, and also thinking about my future, I realized that the past couple months, my priorities, in a financial standpoint have been off, because I've only looked forward to, making sure I have chicken and rice purchased at all times, and, making sure I have plenty of pre-workout options and protein flavors I like, and blah, blah, blah. Whereas, that money could have been reinvested into things like more camera gear that's going to further my real career, or stuff like that. And also too, like, when I say financial, I also tie that in with time spent, obviously, because time is money, right? So like the amount of hours I've spent at the gym or doing things gym related, that just could have been invested into other points in life. So maybe this point three, it shouldn't even be like financial. It just should be, something along the lines of investment, right? Like proper investment. What am I investing my energy into, right? And I realized like that was off as well, And like I said, it's all been good intentions, and I had this plan, but I'm just, my plan is getting a little more realistic, and as I'm growing up and got a girlfriend who hopefully won't be a girlfriend forever, and just all this stuff, So I just, like I said, I woke up this morning, I was like, you know what, today's the day that I'm going to announce all this and just be real with you guys. So yeah, tip number 3, investment, right? Like, what are you investing your time into? Are you investing your time in the right things? Are you investing your time into things that are going to be fruitful and produce for you down the road? Or are you investing in short-term gratification, satisfaction? I don't even know what the term would be. Are you investing in the things that are going to feed you later down the road? Or are you putting time and energy into things that are just gonna, turn around and die, right? All right, so thing number 4, and this is probably my favorite and most important, and one that really clicked for me, that I was like, oh shit, I have a problem. Okay, so I heard this quote in a podcast a couple weeks ago and didn't really think much of it, thought a little bit of it, didn't think much of it. But then I started thinking about it more the past couple weeks. I'm like, okay, I've been like really giving bodybuilding and fitness influencing bullshit a go for a while now. It's not working. It's not producing. It's not producing the life that I want to live. I want to be a freaking millionaire, and not because I want to buy everything I want to buy. Is I want to be able to help out other people and help friends, help family, and help make miracles happen in people's lives. And that's why I want to be rich. Obviously I want to have like some good stuff and property and cars and whatnot, but like when I think about being wealthy, it's for so how I can treat others and the life that I can create because of that. Because I know money doesn't buy happiness, but money does buy you financial freedom and opportunity to then bless other people and create happiness, whether it's for yourself or for somebody else. You know what I mean? Anyways, but I've realized that I need to, I don't even know what to title this one. I would title it maybe like talent over hobby. Okay, so like bodybuilding became a hobby, short-lived as of now, but because it was a hobby, it wasn't able to produce for me like I needed it to, like a talent would. So like you guys know, I've been into photography, video, and just overall content creation, social media management, small businessing for years now, and it's done really well for me and gotten me to this point. I got distracted though from what I was truly talented at and was trying to focus on what I thought was like cool hobbies that I even knew was going to be short-lived. That's what boggles my mind about it the most. I didn't want to bodybuild forever, just do it for a couple years, but why would I try to make a whole entire life and career out of that when that was only going to last a few years, and then I would have had to be focusing on something else, So letting go of the bodybuilding thing for a while, just going to be working out, like I said, above average, human working out, whatever. But I'm going to be really focusing and pushing my photography, videography, social media management, stuff like that. And even just the last 3 weeks now that I've been pushing that a little bit more, it's already starting to do more for me than my entire past really serious 11 months of bodybuilding. So like I'm sure you guys saw, I made that little V1 Ultimate ad, and due to that I've already made some like serious connection and have some really cool opportunities and projects coming up that I'm getting because of that little ad. I took a couple hours out of my day and did something I was talented at that didn't even really cost me much effort or energy, and it's already producing for me more than bodybuilding fitness influencing ever did. So I encourage you guys to, are you trying to make a career and a life and a dream out of something that sounds cool because other people are doing it? Or are you pursuing something that you're good at, you're talented at, and you're the only one that's going to be able to figure that out, right? Yeah, number 4, talent over hobby. Really cap all that off for you guys. I guess basically what I'm getting at the end of the day is that I am just here to be freaking me, the best version of me, myself, do what I want to do, post what I want to post, and set myself up for what I consider to be significant later in life. And you know, like I said, some of my perceptions and goals along the way have got a little skewed, but I'm learning, I'm redirecting, and I'm overcoming. And thank you for all you guys that have stuck with me from the very beginning. That says a lot, because you stuck with me. And now we're gonna be taking it to just, you know, bigger, greater, more meaningful heights. And so hopefully, you know, why I wanted to make this video is just to hopefully, you know, maybe this helps somebody out too. Maybe this helps you realize that, you know, maybe your priorities aren't right, or you got some learning to do, some growing up to do, some, you know, things to work on. And so yeah. And anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. If you watched this whole video, you're definitely a G. Do me a favor, throw down a like, a comment. Really helps me out. And let's keep growing, let's keep evolving, and let's just keep becoming the best versions of ourselves. And you know, so yeah, that's really about it. So thank you guys very much again for 1,000 subscribers. Love you guys.